Sorry, everybody. We're a little late. And the reason is because there's a random DJ outside my house. Here for a birthday that isn't mine. So I'm kind of pissed, to tell you the truth. So, yeah. But anyway, all good. Forgot to tweet the links again. Bell MTS Place here in Winnipeg. It is the Vegas Golden Knights against the Winnipeg Jets. Game 3 of the series. Winnipeg trying to take a 3-0 lead over the Vegas Golden Knights. And as we just saw, Marc-Andre Fleury, by the way, back in between the pipes for the Golden Knights in this one. We are ready for action here in Winnipeg as the Winnipeg Whiteout, alive and well. Oh, I love that. As the Golden Knights have it in their own zone. Wheeler's goal! And this place is drawing bananas. Winnipeg, 23 seconds in. Blake Wheeler, 4th in the playoffs. The Whiteout's going nuts. 1-0 Jets. 23 seconds into it. As we saw earlier, the Nashville Predators could not take a 3-0 advantage on the St. Louis Blues. We'll see if the Jets can do it to the Golden Knights. One lineup change for the Golden Knights as far as skaters go. It is Derek England drawing in for John Merrill. Back to the line, Schmidt, shot stopped by Hellebuck, and here come the Winnipeg Jets. Mark Scheifele, far side, now into the middle, Ehlers shot stopped. Not made yet by Fleury, goes wide. Now also the other Golden Knights lineup change. Obviously Marc-Andre Fleury into the game, and again, maybe not a good call. Marc-Andre Fleury surrenders an early one here tonight again to the Winnipeg Jets. Both Robin Lehner and Marc-Andre Fleury have been guilty of that in every game of this series. The first two were Mark Scheifele. Tonight, it's Blake Wheeler. Here come the Vegas Golden Knights. Over the line, Shea Theodore now to Smith. Smith drops off Theodore. Far side, Marchessault. Shot blocked and a penalty coming. It's going to go against Winnipeg. So Vegas is going to the man advantage for 2 minutes. As mentioned, the Winnipeg Jets hold a 2-0 series lead. Draw one by the Golden Knights. Winnipeg trying to put the Golden Knights on the brink here tonight. After a shot stopped there by Hellebuck. Vegas suffered a first-round exit last year despite holding a 3-1 series lead and then holding a 3-0 game lead in Game 7. They end up falling in that game in double overtime to the San Jose Sharks. Barclay Goodrow, who now calls home. Who does he play for now? I just called this game that I did for Barclay Goodrow. Tampa Bay home, excuse me. Had the game winner in that one as this puck was up into the Las Vegas bench. The Winnipeg Jets strike early here in this one. Blake Wheeler's got the goal. Face off to the right side of Connor Hellebuck. $1:18 remaining on the Vegas power play. Here with it, Alec Martinez trades at the line. Now to Marchessault. Marchessault, one-timer. Great pad save. Made. Kicked out with the right pad by Connor Hellebuck. All the way down the ice it'll go. Marc-Andre Fleury in goal again for the Vegas Golden Knights as mentioned. Marchessault in front, couldn't get it there. Kyle Connor drops off. Nathan Beaulieu. Beaulieu got it to Lowry. Lowry in front. Kyle Connor back at his goal! Kyle Connor, Winnipeg 2, Vegas no score early, a shorthanded goal. Kyle Connor's got his second of the postseason. Backhander slips 5-hole on Marc-Andre Fleury. A shorty for the Winnipeg Jets. It's not Kyle Lowry, he plays in the NBA. Adam Lowry and Nathan Beaulieu the assists. Pullman, little button hook. Turned over back to Connor. Connor and Appleton now. Appleton couldn't get a shot away. Down the ice it goes. That'll do it for the Vegas power play. If they actually ice the puck on the power play, we'll get a face-off deep in Jet territory. Vegas trailing 2-0 in the hockey game, 2-0 in the series, and the power play's over for Vegas. Pullman drops off Morrissey. Down low looking for Connor, picked off there by Paul Stastny. Stastny carries out for Vegas. Couldn't get it out, couldn't get it into the zone though. Now Kyle Connor for the Jets carries in. Connor to the middle, tripped up, and another penalty coming to the Winnipeg Jets. So if you drew up a bad start for the Vegas Golden Knights tonight, like if you actively tried to draw up the poorest start possible, I would think it would go pretty close to 2 goals in the first 5 minutes, one of them being shorthanded and one of them being on the first shot of the hockey game. But a chance to get right back in it here on this power play. Tuch a shot and a good stop by Hellebuck. Hellebuck and his Winnipeg Jets trying to take a 3-0 advantage over the Vegas Golden Knights. They were the Pacific Division champions in the regular season. 14:23 to go in the period. Josh Morrissey fires this one down the ice. Down to 1:38 of power play time remaining for the Vegas Golden Knights. William Karlsson finds Stone into the middle. Shea Theodore dropped off. Marchessault back to the line. Stone shooting. Stop! Oh, that hit a couple of bodies on the way through. It almost ended up trickling in, but it goes just wide. Dylan DeMello can't get it out. To Pacioretty into the middle. Karlsson. Marchessault. Pacioretty shot. Stopped by Hellebuck. Down the ice it goes. The Winnipeg Whiteout loves it tonight at Bell MTS Place. Here, right smack dab in the middle of the country, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Far side, Marchessault into the middle. Stone, shot, save, rebound. Marchessault's got it far side. Stone, Karlsson, Stone, out front shot, stopped by Hellebuck. He's going to hold on. No, he's not. It's going to come loose to the point. One-timer, stopped by Hellebuck once more. Another rebound, stopped by Hellebuck. Now here's Stone out front. Stone back to the line. Shot blocked. Loose puck side of the goal. Beaulieu can't clear. Point-blank shot, Stone. Stopped by Hellebuck. Now out come the Winnipeg Jets. It was Laine trying to get away on the stretch pass down to the penalty box. Didn't work though. Marchessault into the middle. Theodore shooting. Stopped by Hellebuck. Winnipeg Nearly given up a goal a couple of times on that power play. Hellebuck stands tall, and the Jets have control of the offensive zone. DeMello shooting, that shot blocked. Max Pacioretty, William Carrier. Carrier now for the Golden Knights in front to Stastny. Drops off to Tuch. Stastny's got it back. One-time drive from Pacioretty. Loose in the front of the goal. It's the Jets. They're trying to get it out. They will. DeMello got it up the ice. And now it's Brian Little for the Winnipeg Jets. Little back to the line. Scores! Josh Morrissey, one-timer. Beats Fleury again. It's 3-0 Winnipeg. What a shot by Josh Morrissey. Brian Little, perfect pass right on a tee for the big defenseman. And Morrissey blasted by Fleury. And I was wondering if maybe Robin Leonard is getting his stuff on, but apparently not. 10:51. Gives me to go in the period. Winnipeg 3, Vegas nothing. Down low it goes Pionk. Scheifele now back to the line. Ehlers. Oh, he stepped into that one and didn't miss it by very much. Is this Winnipeg whiteout has had plenty to cheer about in the first 10 minutes of this one. It's going to squirt right up the wall. Adam Lowry carries into the offensive zone for Winnipeg. Just offside are the Winnipeg Jets. Nikolai Ehlers steps in just a little bit early. Lowry, Perreault, Roslovic, this third line for the Jets out there. Cousins, Nosek, and Reeves. Fourth line for the Golden Knights out there right now. Derek England, who drew into the lineup tonight. The Golden Knights find themselves in a big hole, down 3-0, but it's a little smaller now. Nosek, his first of the postseason. Thomas Nosek from Cousins and Martinez has the Golden Knights on the board in Game 3. It's 3-1 Jets. That shot beats Hellebuck upstairs. Yeah, so with 9:37 to go in the period, in the first 10 minutes and 23 seconds, we've seen 4 goals, and unfortunately for the Vegas Golden Knights, 3 of them belong to the Winnipeg Jets. Far side, there's Reeves, dropped off Alec Martinez. Now centered, here come the Winnipeg Jets back the other way. Roslovic carries into the offensive zone, stops up, got it right back, glove saved by Fleury. Holds on, Marc-Andre Fleury. Had a tough night in Game 1 and is having an even tougher night, I would argue, here in Game 3. Draw 1, controlled by the Jets. Carrier's got it for the Golden Knights. Up to Tuch. Alex Tuch leads the rush for Vegas. Tuch now to Stephenson. Stephenson unable to get it out. Now here's Andrew Kopp leading the rush for Winnipeg. Kopp knocked off the puck. Comes to Nate Schmidt. Winnipeg, one of Canada's hopes at ending the Stanley Cup drought that's lasted since 1993 when the Montreal Canadiens hoisted Lord Stanley's mug. Shot from Carrier, long way out, stopped there by Hellebuck. Since then, a handful of Canadian teams have come awfully close. 1994, the Vancouver Canucks, 7-game defeat to the New York Rangers. A 7-game defeat, the Calgary Flames fall in 2004 to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Both of those teams in these playoffs again once more. Here comes Kyle Connor. Connor shot, long shot, steered aside there. And now Connor in a battle, gets it, squirts it loose. Here is Patrick Laine. Laine down low, little out front. Connor, Laine shot, save the rebound. Good stop by Marc-Andre Fleury. Here come the Golden Knights back the other way. Nate Schmidt, shot toward the goal, steered aside there by Hellebuck. Comes loose to Kyle Connor. Connor carries in for Winnipeg. Connor into the middle, picked off Jonathan Marchessault. Here's Smith. Smith into the middle for Marchessault again. Riley Smith's got it back. Smith out front, hold it. Stastny shoots, stopped by Hellebuck. He's going to freeze it and hold on. Calgary Flames, as we mentioned, were one of the more recent teams to make it to the Stanley Cup Final. 2004, lost to the Lightning. That was the first of 3 seasons in a row that saw a Canadian team in the Cup Final. 2005, lost to the lockout. 2006, the Oilers, Edmonton Oilers, losing 7 games to the Carolina Hurricanes. Both those teams back in the playoffs, too. Holding a long shot. That had wide open. Chance to crank that toward the net, but a good stop by Hellebuck. Here's Wheeler back the other way now. Wheeler trying to get it toward the net. Couldn't. Mark Stone leads it for Vegas. Now Carolina Hurricanes. Excuse me. Vegas Hurricanes now on the mind. Vegas shot it. Good stop there by the goaltender Hellebuck. And now here come the Knights back the other way on a turnover. Pacioretty again. Pacioretty shoots. Stopped by Hellebuck. Holds on. So that was the 2006 Cup Final. Calgary in 04. Edmonton in 06. Both losing 7 games. And in 2007, the Ottawa Senators make it to the Stanley Cup Final, losing in 5 games to the Anaheim Ducks. Since then, the only Canadian team to make it to a Cup Final, the Vancouver Canucks in 2011, a 7-game defeat at the hands of the Boston Bruins. Winnipeg hoping to maybe be the team that breaks that Canadian Cup drought this year is Matthew Perreault, shot stopped there by Marc-Andre Fleury. Canadian teams in the playoffs this year: Toronto, Winnipeg, Edmonton, and Calgary. So 4 Canadian teams with a chance to bring the Stanley Cup back north of the 49th parallel since 1993. 4 minutes to go, first period. Far side, Carrier. Back to the point, England steps into one, shot got blocked. It's going to come now to Stephenson. Oh, he put one toward the front of the net, and that almost went off Hellebuck and in, and just ignore that glitch where Hellebuck was just standing right in the middle of the crossbar. Face off right side of Hellebuck and won by the Winnipeg Jets. Cody Eakin's got it. Here's Andrew Kopp. Kopp now to Eakin. Eakin into the middle. Dropped off. Beaulieu shot. Steered aside by Fleury. Now up the wall it's going to come. Tied up there was Eakin, and here come the Vegas Golden Knights. Nick Cousins for the Knights. Centers it. Beaulieu intercepts. Winnipeg's got it. Lost it. Reeves back to England. Now turned over. This is Cody Eakin. Eakin, he leads the rush for Winnipeg. Eakin dropped off. Appleton. Tim Appleton down low for Cody Eakin. Knocked off the puck. Squirts loose. Nick Cousins in front. Andrew Kopp. DeMello out front. Oh, what a great chance there, and a better save by Marc-Andre Fleury. Alec Martinez into the middle for Reeves. Reeves trades there. Now on the near side. This is Cousins. Cousins in behind the goal. Dropped off. Braden McNabb at the line. McNabb has it stolen from him by Kopp. Kopp might be leading an odd man rush. Centered it over. Tried to get it to Appleton. Couldn't get it there, though. And now here's Kopp again. Kopp waiting over to the far side. Picked off by Carrier. Carrier's pass didn't work. The Knights able to get it out, though. Carrier now turned it over right back into the Vegas zone. Here is a chance for Adam Lowry. Lowry catches up to it, knocks his man off the puck, but the Knights able to come out. Alex Tuch. Tuch for the Golden Knights. In front, Carrier. Backhander. Good stop by Hellebuck. Another chance for Carrier. And a stop by Hellebuck. He holds on. As each of the top seeds in the Western Conference, the division winners, dropped each of their first 2 games on home ice. Fortunately, though, for one of them, the St. Louis Blues were able to exact a little bit of revenge. They won earlier, just a little while ago, defeat the Nashville Predators 3-2. Now that series is 2-1. Vegas in a lot worse position here, down by 2 early. Winnipeg leads after 20. It's 3-1 Jets. There it is, Blake Wheeler, very first shot of the hockey game. 23 seconds in, beats Marc-Andre Fleury. This is the only goal of the game for the Golden Knights. Nosek, 3-1 Jets after 20. Three goals on 11 shots, that ain't good. I mean, goaltending troubles early for the Vegas Golden Knights. Because, I mean, Fleury was not good in Game 1. I don't think Leonard was very good in Game 2. Same thing, coughed up 2 early goals on home ice. So I can see the Golden Knights going back to Fleury tonight, because Fleury was better in Game 1 than Leonard was in game 2, but I think Fleury's been the worse than game 1 Fleury and game 2 Leonard. I mean, intimidating environment, to be sure, is the Winnipeg whiteout that you got to deal with. You know what I just want to see? I want to see if, like, you can find... Not a blue jersey, because I think in the game they programmed that out. But I want to see if you can, like, find a Vegas fan. You know what? You know what's going to make it easier? Is if we go to their goal. And see if there's anybody hyped about it. I honestly, oh, there's a guy. There he is. We got him. That's the one guy. He came all the way from Nevada, and there's his girlfriend. They couldn't get seats together though. This guy came to the game by himself. Aviator gogs. He's got the Winnipeg. He's got the fighter helmet, and he had this seat. And they came to the game, and they're like, these are the only 2 seats left in the building. They cost us $700 each. Can you please trade one of us so we can sit next to each other? And this guy was like, nah, I can't, bro. That's the rules. Sorry about your luck. I think that was legitimately... Oh, no, got another guy. Same thing, these guys. There they are, they're hyped. Same thing, these guys couldn't get seats together. This young Jets fan didn't want to give up her seat, but you know what? I guess that's your right. You paid for them. Anyway, that's a little bit of my commentary on top of my commentary, so I hope you enjoyed that. Right, go! Second period. Face off to start the second period. Jets and Golden Knights. 3-1. Winnipeg leads it. Trying to take a 3-0 stranglehold on the series. And Richard Pionk puts this thing in deep to get this period started. Nate Schmidt knocked off the puck. Nikolai Ehlers. Scheifele back to Pionk. Pionk up front. Wheeler jam it away. He couldn't get it to go though. And now Carlson set it up to Schmidt. Schmidt got it to Pacioretty. Pacioretty carries in for the Vegas Golden Knights now. In front, McNabb. McNabb shooting. Great stop by Hellebuck. Now it comes to Mark Scheifele. Mark Scheifele, couple of goals in the series so far. Dropped off. Morrissey. Morrissey takes it in deep. Now to Wheeler at the line. DeMello. DeMello to Scheifele to Morrissey. Morrissey out for Wheeler scores! Blake Wheeler. 4-1 Jets. Second of the game, 5th of the series. And it's his 5th in the last 2 games. And man, I gotta think that Robin Leonard is... Marc-Andre Fleury is pretty close to the end of his leash with Pete DeBoer. I guess he's not, though. Is the Vegas Golden Knights in deep trouble here in Game 3. Patrick Laine over the line for the Jets. Laine stops up, looks for an option. DeMello. DeMello now to Laine in the middle. Turned over. Here is Shea Theodore. Gave it up. Riley Smith. Smith puts this one in deep, gathered by Dylan DeMello. DeMello to Brian Little. Little got it to Connor. Connor over to Patrick Laine. Laine now. He's with it. Holden got it over to Theodore as the Jets turn it over, and here come the Golden Knights on the comeback. Here's Smith. Smith shooting. Stopped by Hellebuck. He's going to hold on and freeze that one. 3 minutes gone here in this second period. 4-1. The Jets lead. Trying to take a 3-0 stranglehold on this series. Face-off won and controlled by the Winnipeg Jets. Matthew Perreault, far side. Perreault carries in for Winnipeg. Turned over, Carrier's got it. Carrier carries back for the Golden Knights. Carrier into the middle, England. Now Martinez shovels down to Tuch. One-timer, England! And a great stop by Hellebuck. He's going to hold on to that one. 16:20 to go in the second period. Draw one cleanly by the Vegas Golden Knights. Right out front it goes. Tuch nearly had the Knights back within 2. Here's Matthew Perreault now. Perreault, Lowry shot. Good stuff by Fleury. As it just rolls actually quite harmlessly to him. The Golden Knights have only been in existence since the 2017-2018 National Hockey League season. In their first season of existence, they went all the way to the Stanley Cup Final. In their first expansion team to do that, where they lost to the Washington Capitals. They won their first Stanley Cup championship in 2018, Alex Ovechkin and company. The Cousins over to the far side, Ryan Reeves with it. Reeves carries into the offensive zone. Reeves, the centering edge, got a shot away. Hellebuck makes a save. 2018 and 2019 were actually the first 2 years since 2004 and 2006, where in back-to-back seasons, 2 teams captured their first ever Stanley Cup championships. 2018, the Capitals. 2019, the St. Louis Blues. Back in 04, it was the Tampa Bay Lightning. 06 was the Carolina Hurricanes. Put in deep, there's Pionk. Pionk kicked it loose. With it there, Kopp. Kopp turned it over. Cousins out front. It comes. A great stop by Hellebuck. Cody Eakin carries over the line on the far side. Eakin now back to the line. Shot through traffic. Not enough traffic, evidently. Fleury saw it the whole way, gloved it down, and he's going to hold on for the whistle. 14:10 to go here in this second period. Jets 4, Vegas 1. Scheifele on the draw against William Karlsson to the left of Marc-Andre Fleury. It's won cleanly by the Golden Knights. Max Pacioretty, former Montreal captain, carries over the line. In front it goes. Loose puck. Pullman scoops it up for Winnipeg. Now Blake Wheeler's got it. Wheeler carries over the line for the Jets now offensively. Wheeler, a couple of goals tonight. Maybe looking for back-to-back hat tricks in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Wheeler lost it. Now back to the line it goes. There's Nathan Beaulieu. Beaulieu, he gets it to Pullman. Pullman to Scheifele. Scheifele drops back off for Wheeler. And Wheeler puts it in deep for Winnipeg. Holden sends that one right up the middle. Max Pacioretty's got it for Vegas. Over to the near side, Karlsson. Drops off Shea Theodore. Theodore walks to the middle. Got a shot away, but he fanned on it. And here's Pullman for the Winnipeg Jets. Pullman dropped off for Beaulieu. It gets put in deep by the Jets. Gathered there by Nick Holden. Now turned over in front. Roslovic, he got a shot away, but it got blocked. And the Golden Knights come back the other way. In front it comes, and a shot's blocked. Wide it goes. Pullman has it for Winnipeg. Pullman through the neutral zone. Gains the red line. Puts it in deep. Derek Englund with it for Vegas. Stephenson has it. Turns it up ice. Dylan DeMello, however, intercepts it in the neutral zone. DeMello. Dmitry Kulikov. Back to DeMello. Dylan DeMello. Former San Jose Shark. Lowry, Roslovic, DeMello lets it go. It's a body in front. Fleury found it, fortunately for him, before Lowry could. It holds on for the whistle. 10:40 to go here in this second period. Vegas in deep trouble here. They're in danger of falling down 3-0 in this best-of-7 series. Here's Marchessault, right in front, lost it. Marchessault back to the line, Schmidt. Now one-timer. Good stop there by Connor Hellebuck. This is the last game tonight, but we'll be back with more action tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock once again. There's Brian Little's shot, stopped by Fleury. 1 o'clock, we'll have the Columbus Blue Jackets hosting the Boston Bruins. Columbus trying to get back in the series. They trail 2-0. Carolina will host Washington. That series is tied up at 1 apiece. Colorado visits Dallas. Colorado leads 2-0. And Calgary hosts Edmonton. Calgary leads that series 2-0. A long shot gloved down by Marc-Andre Fleury. Assume that Battle of Alberta game, Calgary and Edmonton, will be obviously well watched once again. Oiler fans primarily tuning into that, and we've all been very disappointed as I'm calling these games from my blue, almost entirely blue and orange basement. So during those games, I make no apologies. I am biased, obviously. I don't pretend to be calling those Battle of Alberta games down the middle by any stretch of the imagination. Riley Smith carries out for the Golden Knights. 9:20 to go here in the second period. Smith drops off. Nosek shot. Oh, and Hellebuck made the save and had to be sharp. He holds on. Vegas actually quite heavily outshot the Winnipeg Jets in period one. But this game has been an immense struggle for Marc-Andre Fleury, as the goaltending has simply been not good enough for the Golden Knights in this playoff run so far. There's a pass out front picked off by Josh Morrissey. Morrissey's got a goal tonight, leads the rush, tries to step around Schmidt. Morrissey drops off Appleton. Appleton trades with Pionk. Appleton carries in. Offensive zone now deep. Eakin, Pionk at the point. Pionk to Morrissey. Now to Eakin, let it go, one-timer just wide. Tied up, Appleton down low, squirts loose, Eakin. Back to the line, Pionk. Eakin into the corner, Appleton. Eakin again, Cody Eakin. Tries to send that over to Morrissey, but that puck comes out, and Josh Morrissey has to regroup with the Winnipeg Jets. Here's Pionk, carrying it over the line for Winnipeg. Pionk looking for an option in front, goes to Appleton. He couldn't pull the trigger on it. Now back the other way come the Golden Knights. Stretch pass for Pacioretty, partial break in, stopped by Hellebuck. Pacioretty, a nifty little move to get to the middle and let it go. Hellebuck equal to the challenge, however. 7 minutes, 8 seconds remaining here in this second period. 4-1 Winnipeg. Draw one cleanly by the Jets once more. Blake Wheeler over the line. Wheeler shooting. Stopped by Fleury. This Fleury didn't handle that one cleanly, and Wheeler was very close to having back-to-back hat tricks in the Stanley Cup playoffs with that shot. Scored 3 goals in Las Vegas in Game 2. Draw one cleanly by the Jets. Ehlers shot stopped by Fleury once more. As we're going to draw deep in Vegas territory to the right-hand side of Marc-Andre Fleury. A lot of Stanley Cup playoff victories to his credit. Part of 2 Stanley Cup championship teams and 4 Stanley Cup final appearances for Marc-Andre Fleury. Struggling here, though. And Ehlers lets one go from the slot, but he makes a great save there, does Fleury. Fleury first reaches the Stanley Cup final in 2008. As a member of that young Pittsburgh Penguins team, they fall to the Detroit Red Wings. The next year goes back with the Penguins to the final against the very same Red Wings. They end up winning that one, so he's a 2009 Stanley Cup champion. Came in relief periodically in the 2017 run. Shot from the 2016 run. Actually, it's 5 Stanley Cup final appearances for Marc-Andre Fleury. Because he came in periodically in relief of Matt Murray when he got hurt, and a couple times in relief just in general. In the 2016 run, Pittsburgh won that one. Pittsburgh also won the Stanley Cup the next year in 2017. So there's 3 Stanley Cups that Fleury wasn't necessarily starting for in those 2 years, but 3 Stanley Cup final appearances, 4 Stanley Cup final appearances, and 3 championships. And then a 5th Stanley Cup final appearance when he was the sole starter of the Vegas Golden Knights in 2018. Of course, we briefly talked about that earlier. Here with it, Shea Theodore. Theodore back to the line. Is this Stephenson? I mean, let's not take anything away from Marc-Andre Fleury. I would think at this juncture he's a first ballot Hall of Famer when he does decide to hang it up. Here come the Golden Knights back the other way. Alex Tuch turned it over. Now here come the Winnipeg Jets. Kyle Connor puts it in deep. 4.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Shea Theodore's got it. Up it comes to Carrier. Carrier over the line for the Golden Knights. Tuch waiting, shooting. Stopped here to side by Hellebuck with the stick. Now Laine. Laine, the 2nd overall pick in the 2016 draft. Gets it up to Lowry. Lowry puts this one in deep. England comes out now with it for the Golden Knights. England back in the lineup, of course, for Vegas. Dropped off. Lowry picked it off, and now a stretch pass. Perreault, partial break. Perreault stopped by Fleury. crashing hard to the net was Adam Lowry, but no rebound there to speak of, with 3 minutes and 17 seconds gone in the second period. 4-1, the Jets lead it. Draw one in control, and here come the Vegas Golden Knights over the line. Here is Smith. Oh, he's tripped up. And Vegas is going to a power play. Maybe another opportunity to... I mean, hey, you get one here, you cut the lead to 2 going into the third period, and you're very much in it. Perreault is off for tripping. Marchessault, Stone, and Carlson out there, the power play unit for the Golden Knights. Pacioretty anchoring the back end, and so is Shea Theodore. Pacioretty got it from Theodore, now trades with Marchessault. Marchessault, Carlson shot it just wide. Now down low, there's Stone, knocked off the puck by Andrew Kopp. Kopp sends it down the ice. And we'll get Pacioretty in there. Pacioretty turns it up to Marchessault. Now here's Mark Stone. Stone, Carlson. 2 minutes left in the second period. Sends it up now. There is Stone. Stone got it to Marchessault. Back to Pacioretty. Marchessault. One-time drive, and that was from Carlson, and a great stop by Hellebuck. Jets stay up 4-1 with 2 minutes to go here in the second period. 1 minute, 1 second remaining on the Vegas Golden Knight power play. Draw one. Here's Nate Schmidt. Shot. Shoulder save made by Hellebuck. Back to the line it comes, and all the way down the ice. $1:50 remaining, second period. 43 seconds on the power play for the Golden Knights. Alex Tuch over the line, drops off. Now comes the Tuch out front again. Tuch shot save. Rebound. They score. Riley Smith. Power play goal for the Vegas Golden Knights. The four Golden Knights fans in the building are breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. Hey, we found a fifth. Except he's wearing white, so he could easily confuse him. Riley Smith has got his second of the postseason. And it's now 4-2, so I don't know what... So that means, obviously, that we're going to have a game going into the third period here. Minute 32 seconds remaining in the second period, and the Golden Knights have a little bit of life. Here's Paul Stastny over to the far side, picked off by Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers leads the rush for the Jets, dropped off into the middle looking for Scheifele, couldn't handle it, and now here come the Golden Knights once more. Smith puts this one in deep. 55 seconds to go here in the second period. Scheifele over the line for Winnipeg. Mark Scheifele stops up. He turned it over. Mark Scheifele, the first ever draft pick in Winnipeg Jet history after they moved from Atlanta when they were called the Thrashers. Holden spinning and firing one in deep, but it's offside on the Golden Knights. 21.3 seconds is all that's left here in the second period, as the Golden Knights control the draw, and this period's going to come to a close. Turned over to Ehlers. Ehlers back into his own zone. Pionk. And maybe one last shot for Winnipeg. There's Wheeler steered aside by Fleury. Here is the Vegas goal. Riley Smith on the power play gives Vegas a little bit of life here. 36-25 the shots for Vegas. Not good for Marc-Andre Fleury at all. We are back at the Bell MTS Place in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Jets and Golden Knights. 20 more minutes remain. 4-2, the Jets lead, trying to take a 3-0 advantage. Blake Wheeler, far side. Wheeler trying to go out front. McNabb takes away from him. Carlson got it to Pacioretty. Pacioretty carries in on the far side. Max Pacioretty drops off. Now the the Jets steal it. Here's Blake Wheeler. Wheeler cuts to the middle. Wheeler still glove saved by Fleury. A great stop by Marc-Andre Fleury. Keeps us a 2-goal Winnipeg advantage. Next goal, you bet yeah, it's a big one. Draw one. Back to Pionk, excuse me, and a good shot. Better save, turned in by Marc-Andre Fleury, who in recent minutes has been a lot better than what he started. Draw to the right of Marc-Andre Fleury. One cleanly by the Jets. Pionk in shooting. That shot hit a body and went wide. Little back to the line, Marchessault. Now here come the Golden Knights. Riley Smith has the second goal tonight for Vegas. Smith tries to take it to the middle of the ice. Take it away, Kyle Connor. Comes out with it for Winnipeg. Connor into the middle. Taken away by Nick Holden. Holden got it up to Stastny. Stastny far side, Marchessault. Put in deep by Vegas. Gathered there by Josh Morrissey. Morrissey tries to give it up. Turned over, though, and the Jets come back. Laine puts it in deep. Gathered by Nate Schmidt in behind the Vegas goal. Centers it in front to his own partner, Nate Holden. Now here comes the Golden Knights once more. Riley Smith in front. Smith shoots it. Good stop by Connor Hellebuyck. Here's Holden now. Intercepted the line. Smith at the side of the goal. Great save by Hellebuyck. Keeps it out. 16:42 to go here in the third period. Now up front it comes to Little. Little lost it to Carrier. Carrier trying to get it up ice. Picked off the Jets. Now picked off again by Carrier. Now here comes Vegas. Carrier waiting for some people off the bench. Save, rebound. Carrier got the shot away. Alex Tuch buries the rebound. And the Vegas Golden Knights have cut the lead to 1. Alex Tuch, second of the postseason. The lead's down to 4-3 now. As we talked about, that next goal was a big one. And there it was for the Vegas Golden Knights. Who at one point trailed this game 4-1. Now with over 16 minutes to play, plenty of time to get the equalizer. Alex Tuch centers it, picked off by Dylan DeMello. DeMello dropped it off, now up the ice it comes to Roslovic. Roslovic turned it over, Stephenson, now Tuch again in for Vegas. Alex Tuch in front, save, rebound, scores! They've tied it! The Vegas Golden Knights from 4-1 down. Chandler Stephenson, the former Capital, has tied it up for the Vegas Golden Knights. It's 4-4 here in the third period. In Vegas doesn't go away, and they're still alive in this series, in this game. 15:24 to go. Goals just under a minute apart for Vegas. Have them tied back up at 4. Pullman rims this one up the boards. Ryan Reeves, Nosek down low, trying to go back out to Reeves. Couldn't get it there. Here's Blake Wheeler leading the rush for the Winnipeg Jets. Wheeler, oh, he's tripped up, and the Knights are not going to like that one. It's like Blake Wheeler might have sold that one just a teensy tiny bit. And Vegas is going to the man advantage. Or Winnipeg is, excuse me. Draw one by the Jets. Laine trades at the line. Roslovic now far side. Back to Laine. Shot blocker, save made by Fleury. Ehlers down low it comes. Roslovic. Back up top, Pionk. Laine, walks save, Laine, shoot, save, the rebound. Oh, what? How did Ehlers not shoot that? He had a wide open net. Kopp takes it away. Vegas screaming for a penalty. They didn't get it. They sent it down the ice. What was Ehlers doing? He had a wide open 4x6 to put that into, but he didn't take it. Winnipeg, still a minute left on the power play. Ehlers, far side, Laine shot, that block goes wide. Laine has it at the line again. Now down to Kopp, out front, Roslovic shot, save made, rebound cleared, down the ice it goes. 40 seconds of power play time remain for the Winnipeg Jets. Kopp turned it over, now Kopp got it to Pionk. Kopp up to Wheeler. Ehlers, Kopp now, save made there by Marc-Andre Fleury. 18 seconds of power play time remain. It's tied up at 4. Josh Morrissey makes a move. Ehlers down low to Morrissey, to Kopp, to Morrissey. Ehlers back to the line. Pionk puts this one in deep. We're back to 5-on-5. Kopp up top, Morrissey. Morrissey centering pass picked off, and here come the Golden Knights. William Karlsson makes a little move, still with it. Karlsson trying to go out front. That goes off a Wheeler, and the Jets have possession once more. 12 minutes to go here in the third period. Blake Wheeler over the line, looking for a trailer. Can't find one. Takes it himself. That shot blocked. Goes high in the air and gathered by Nate Schmidt on the far side. He comes out. Schmidt for the Golden Knights. In front it goes, and a great stop made there by Hellebuck. Now here come the Winnipeg Jets. Off the wall to Wheeler. Wheeler's got a man with him. Wheeler and safely to Wheeler. He couldn't bury it. Wheeler still with it. Wheeler shoots, and a great stop by Fleury. Back to the line. Kulikov. Shifley. Wheeler, and an intercept by Nate Schmidt. Here come the Golden Knights. This is Mark Stone carrying it in over the line for Vegas. Here's Mark Stone still. Stone in behind the Winnipeg goal. Looking for a trailer. Back to the line. Picked off now. This is by Matthew Perreault. 2-on-1 maybe for Winnipeg. Perreault drops off. Intercepted by Paul Stastny. Here come the Golden Knights again. Marchessault into the middle. Stastny shot into the net. They score! Vegas leads for the first time tonight. Riley Smith is second of the game, third of the postseason. Under 10 to play. Just over 10 to play, excuse me. And the Vegas Golden Knights, whose pulse was barely registering moments ago, have come back from 4-1 down and now lead the hockey game 5-4 with 10:09 to play in the third period. Stunned silence in the Bell MTS Place in Manitoba, Canada. Far side, Riley Smith, 2 goals on the night, puts it in deep. Nathan Beaulieu, up the ice it comes. Here's Matthew Perreault. Perreault puts it in deep, 9.5 to play here in the third period. Side of the goal, there's Fleury. He's going to hold on. If you're just joining us, you might want to just rewatch this whole game because it's been an absolute treat. Winnipeg early, all Jets. Recently, it's all Golden Knights. Marc-Andre Fleury's completely turned it around from the start of this hockey game, made some big saves, and now here come the Golden Knights, but a tripping call upcoming, and it's going to go to the Golden Knights. Winnipeg going to the power play. Instead of trying to take the lead, they're just trying to get back even. Laine off the bench for the extra attacker. There's Beaulieu, a shot, a great stop by Fleury. 8:49 to go. Winnipeg's going to get a power play late. Shea Theodore is off for tripping. Got his stick in the skates of Cody Eakin. Power play unit out there for Winnipeg. Going to be Connor, Shifley, and Wheeler. On the blue line, is one of them is Pionk. He shot it off the draw, went wide. The other defenseman, or not defenseman, but running point on this power play, Patrick Laine. Laine turned it up the ice, and it turned over. Here is Nosek, Thomas Nosek on the far side, puts it in deep, trying to eat as much time off this Jet power play as they can. Kyle Connor leads the rush for the Jets. Dropped off Wheeler, right back to Connor. Connor shot, stopped there, and it rolls, blocked, it should say, by England. Rolls to Fleury, and he's going to freeze it. 1 minute, 11 seconds left on the man advantage for the Winnipeg Jets. Kopp, Ehlers, and Roslovic, the second unit out there for Winnipeg. Morrissey, and that's DeMello on the line for the Jets. Here's Roslovic, back to Ehlers, training at the line. One-time drive there from Andrew Kopp, went wide. Back to the line, DeMello. Kopp in front. Good stop made point blank on the backhand from Marc-Andre Fleury. Now a rush back the other way for Riley Smith. 2 goals on the night. Riley Smith trying to center it out front. Got it to Karlsson. Couldn't handle it though. And now Roslovic carries in. Roslovic knocked off the puck. Nikolai Ehlers puts it in the middle. Morrissey. 20 seconds of power play time remaining for the Winnipeg Jets. In front. Ehlers shoots. Glove save by Fleury. Nikolai Ehlers. High slot had all day tomorrow to pick his corner, but Fleury makes the stop. keeps this a 5-4 Golden Knight lead. 7 minutes to play here in the third period. Scheifele won it back to Pionk. Wheeler, shot, save, rebound, nobody home. Scheifele trying to get it toward the net. Scheifele again out of stop by Fleury. Golden Knights back to even strength. What a save by Marc-Andre Fleury. One of them on Wheeler, one of them on Mark Scheifele. Scheifele on the draw to the right side of Marc-Andre Fleury. Draw one cleanly by the Vegas Golden Knights. 6:35 to go here in this third period. Golden Knights lead by a single goal. Nikolai Ehlers back to the line. Drive on goal. Stopped. Back to Ehlers on the rebound. Now hold in at the line. Pullman shot. Great save by Fleury. Pullman had all day tomorrow to come in and pick his corner, but Fleury equal to the task. Now Riley Smith in over the line for Vegas. One-time drive. That didn't go wide. That didn't miss by much, excuse me. Now on the far side it comes up, but on Smith. What a stop by Hellebuyck. Unbelievable action in the last couple of minutes here. .5:28 to go in the third period. 5-4, Golden Knights lead. Patrick Laine leads the rush for the Jets. Laine over the line, shot, steered aside by Marc-Andre Fleury. Now on the far side, England up to Pacioretty. Max Pacioretty dropped off. Stone shoots, stopped by Hellebuyck. And instead of letting Pullman take it, Hellebuck's just going to freeze it. Under 5 to play. Golden Knights trying to hang on to this lead and get on the board in this series and keep it a 2-1 and make it a 2-1 series lead for the Jets instead of 3-0. Alex Tuch in front, backhander, stopped by Hellebuyck. Carrier's got it. The power penalty's coming, and it's going to Vegas again. Oh my. Carrier hooked up Kulikov, evidently. William Carrier goes to the box for hooking. Scheifele, Connor, Wheeler, the power play unit for the Jets. Draw one cleanly by the Jets. Connor shoots. Easy stop by Fleury. He holds on. Kyle Connor, he's got a goal tonight in this game already. 6 seconds have elapsed on the Winnipeg power play. Pionk, Wheeler shoots. That shot stopped by Fleury. Down the ice. Sent by the Golden Knights. Approaching the final 4 minutes of this hockey game. Kyle Connor into the middle, Mark Scheifele. Scheifele to Wheeler to Scheifele. Dropped off Pionk. Pionk knocked off the puck. Here is Pionk out front looking for Scheifele. Sent down the ice again by the Vegas Golden Knights. Minute remaining on the power play for the Winnipeg Jets. Kyle Connor gains the line for Winnipeg. Connor back to the line. Nosek intercepts the pass. Sent down the ice again by Winnipeg. Vegas. Winnipeg's got it. Here's Kyle Connor. Connor over the line. Dropped off. Roslovic didn't miss it by much. Roslovic hammered one toward the goal. Morrissey, Pionk trade. Morrissey, Kopp. Kopp's got it again. In front, Connor. Oh, he hit the post. Oh, he hit the post. Connor. What is happening? What do you mean? What is this? What is happening right now? Kyle Connor had a chance to just plunk it home on Fleury, but he put it off the far post and it stays out. Unbelievable. Jets win the draw. Control it. Morrissey over to Roslovic. To Morrissey and Roslovic. Back to the line to Mello. Even strength is Vegas. Now it comes to England. They're going to get it out. And the Jets power play goes by the wayside. Roslovic carries in offensively though. 2 minutes, 14 seconds to go. Off front, oh what a save. Ehlers, another chance at the side of the goal off the post. Back to the point. Ehlers has it again in the corner. Left it though and Carlson took it away. And now the Jets trying to take it back in the offensive zone, but they can't do it. Max Pacioretty over the line. Shoot, save, rebound. Oh, what a stop by Hellebuyck. This is a video game, but I can't believe what's happening right now. Connor Hellebuck, unbelievable. Keeps this a one-goal game, and the Jets in it. 1:23 to go. Sharp angle shot, stopped by Hellebuck. Still in the Winnipeg zone. Stephenson's got it. One-time drive and a great save by Hellebuck. Tuch on the turnover. Another stop by Hellebuck. Keep an eye on Connor Hellebuck as the Jets come out. Here's Roslovic. Roslovic to Beaulieu. Beaulieu in the near far side corner. Up front looking for Perreault. Perreault couldn't get it to him. There's Hellebuck to the net now, to the bench now. Empty net for Winnipeg. Beaulieu hammers one. Stopped by Fleury. 30 seconds to go. Empty net Winnipeg. Draw one by the Jets. Ryder backhander stopped by Fleury once more. This next 36.8 seconds might feel like 36 minutes. This girl believes. She is a believer. Look at that. I love it. Eakin on the draw against Carlson. Draw one by the Golden Knights, though. Turned over, though, in the neutral zone, but the Golden Knights get it right back. Here's Stone into the middle, picked off by Eakin. 25 seconds to go. Andrew Kopp. Kopp waiting for an outlet, can't find one off the wall, goes down. Pacioretty, he has it taken away from him, and the Jets still have life here. Here's Eakin over the line offensively. Eakin looking for a trailer out front to line A, shooting, save. Eakin at the side of the goal. Appleton still trying to get it to the net. Line A backhander stopped by Fleury. The Jets, they got to get something to the net off this draw very quickly. Just 2.3 seconds to go. Vegas on the brink of taking the first one out of Winnipeg and getting their first win of the series. Eakin on the draw to the right of Fleury. Won and controlled by no one, which is exactly what Vegas wanted. The Knights win it. Coming back from 4-1 down, a 5-4 victory in Game 3. And the Jets now have their series lead cut to 2-1. What a game here tonight. Wow. What a game. Vegas trails 4-1. End up coming all the way back. Late second period goal on the power play. And there's no score there, I guess. That's fine. It's going to pop up here, I think. Yeah, it's 5-4. Wow. All right. 3 stars. Tuch, goal and 2 assists. 3rd star. Alex Tuch, that's a great hockey last name because he gets a lot of tucks. I love it. Riley Smith, 2 goals. Blake Wheeler, bit of a homer pick for the 1st star. He had 2 goals, so good game for him. And, wow, what a game. This game 4 will be on Tuesday at 7 o'clock, if you want to watch that. Wow. Well, that's it for today. If you watch any of the games or all the games or one of the games, I'm happy to have you along for the ride. We're getting some subscribers, which is good. If you think this is cool, what we're doing, and you like watching them, share it with your friends. You know, share them on your Twitter, on your Facebook, whatever. We like to get people watching. Everyone misses hockey and everyone's bored as shit. We're all in quarantine. We may as well. Number 2 thing is tomorrow, what we're doing. So we're going to keep the same schedule. 1:15 in the afternoon is when we're going to start. We're going to start out east. That's going to 1:15 is going to be Boston at Columbus. That series is 2-0 Boston. 2:15, because it take about an hour, is going to be Washington at Carolina. That series is tied at 1. And then we're going to take a break about 5:30. We'll go with Dallas in Colorado. Colorado leads that series 2-0. Battle of Alberta at 6:15 or 6:30, excuse me. Calgary, Edmonton at Calgary. Calgary's up 2-0. Fuck them. I hate Calgary so much. All right. I hope you all had fun watching hockey today. I got to go to my own birthday dinner, so I'm not going to do any stats updates. We'll take care of all that stuff tomorrow.